You ever notice how people keep telling you to wait? Be patient, be kind, give them another chance. Yeah, I've heard it all too. Over and over, you've been told to wait for something to change, like the world owes you a happy ending just because you did all the right things. Well, kid, I hate to break it to you, but the world, it doesn't care about right or wrong. The universe, it's a chaotic joke, and you're the punchline. You spent all this time trying to fix people who didn't want to be fixed. You gave them your heart, your mind, your time, hoping, no, begging they'd finally see you, that they'd value you the way you value them. But they don't, do they? They don't see a damn thing. And if they do, they don't care. They like you waiting around, bending, breaking, bleeding, just to keep them comfortable. Oh, you've been patient, all right. Too patient. You waited for them to appreciate you, to realize your worth, to give you even the smallest bit of what you gave them. But now you're here, sitting in front of me, wondering why you feel so hollow inside, wondering why all that time, all that effort means nothing now that you're alone. You think they'll change if you just hold out a little longer? Ha! Let me tell you something. They won't. People don't change just because you want them to. They change because something breaks, because they lose everything, and maybe not even then. Some people, they're just rotten all the way through. And you've been trying to fix rot with Band-Aids. You gave them your patience, your trust, your hope. Hell, you probably gave them chances they didn't even deserve. You wanted to believe that they could be better. And what did you get for it? Disappointment. Over and over. Disappointment. You kept hoping, thinking, maybe this time it'll be different. But each time they let you down. Each time they chipped away a little more of you. Now look at you. You're tired, worn out, used up. You feel it, don't you? That weight on your chest, that tightness in your throat, the anger bubbling underneath your skin. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's the same for all of us who've been lied to, cheated, taken for granted. You waited too long, and now you're paying the price. But you know what? You're still here. And that's where the punchline comes in. You're still standing, and they didn't break you all the way. They think they did, but they didn't. Now it's time for you to stop being the patient little puppet. It's time for you to cut those strings and let them fall. You were patient, but patience won't get you where you need to go anymore. Patience is for suckers now, and you've been played long enough. It's time to let them go. It's time to stop caring about what they want, what they need, and start caring about you. You see, they're like parasites. They feed off you, your kindness, your loyalty, but they give you nothing back. And if you keep letting them suck you dry, there's not going to be anything left. Nothing. Here's the truth no one wants to admit. Sometimes the people you care about, they're the ones holding you back the most. They take and take and take. But when it's time to give, oh, they disappear. They're busy. They're tired. They've got excuses. A whole bag full of them. And you're left waiting, still waiting, always waiting. But I'm telling you now, it's time to stop waiting. It's time to wake up. You've been patient long enough. And now it's time to burn those bridges and walk away. Forget them. They don't deserve you. They never did. Let me tell you something. People like that, they think they're smart. They think they've got you figured out. They think as long as they keep stringing you along, you'll stay. But what they don't realize is that once you're gone, you're gone. And when they finally wake up and see you're not coming back, oh, that's when they'll panic. That's when they'll realize they messed up. But by then, it'll be too late. You've got power, kid. More than you know. They just convinced you that you didn't. They made you believe you needed them, that without them, you're nothing. But that's the joke, see? They need you. You were their rock, their foundation. You were the one holding them up, and once you walk away, they'll crumble. Oh, sure, they'll act like they don't care at first. They'll pretend everything's fine. But inside, they'll be rotting, just like they've been rotting you. So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stop waiting. You're gonna stop hoping. You're gonna stop giving them one more chance. You're gonna stop being the nice guy, the patient guy, the one who's always there. You're gonna walk away, and you're not gonna look back. You're gonna let them fall, and you're gonna let yourself rise. Because, kid, you've spent enough time in the shadows of other people. It's time for you to step into the light. And if that means leaving them behind, so be it. They didn't deserve you anyway. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt like hell. You're gonna feel empty at first, like something's missing. That's the pain talking. That's the years of waiting, hoping, believing in people who didn't deserve your belief. But you know what? That pain, it's temporary. Once it's gone, you'll feel lighter, free. You'll realize you don't need them. You never did. And when they come crawling back, and trust me, they will, you'll look at them and wonder why you ever cared so much. You'll wonder why you wasted all that time, all that energy. But by then it won't matter, because you'll be stronger, you'll be wiser, you'll be free. You know, people are always so quick to preach about forgiveness. Let it go, they say. Be the bigger person. They don't realize that sometimes letting go means severing ties, cutting deep. See, forgiveness isn't about making things better. Sometimes it's about making peace with the fact that they'll never change. You've been carrying this weight around for too long, thinking if you just forgive, you'll feel lighter. But has it worked? No, because forgiveness without self-respect. It's just another way of giving them control. It's time to stop forgiving people who didn't earn it. Think about all the nights you spent lying awake, wondering what you did wrong. All the times you replayed conversations in your head thinking, maybe if I'd said this or done that, things would be different. But the truth is, it was never about you. They were always going to let you down, because that's who they are. They took your kindness and twisted it into something they could exploit. And you let them, because you thought being patient would make them see your worth. But patience, kid, only works if the other person cares, and they didn't. There's this idea people have that if you stick around long enough, you'll be rewarded. That if you endure the pain, the disrespect, eventually they'll wake up and realize how much they need you. But life doesn't work like that. People like them. They don't wake up. They don't have epiphanies. They don't suddenly turn around and become the people you need them to be. They just keep taking. They take until you're drained, until there's nothing left for you. And then they move on to someone else. And you're left wondering why you weren't enough. But you are enough. You always were. You just gave your everything to people who were too selfish, too blind to see it. That's the real tragedy, isn't it? You were there, shining like a beacon, offering them more than they ever deserved. And they didn't even notice. But here's the thing. You can't make someone see the light if they're too busy living in the dark. And you've been their light long enough. It's time to switch off, kid. Let them stumble around in the dark without you. Here's the last thing I'll say, and maybe the most important. You owe them nothing. Not your time, not your patience, not your forgiveness. They had their chances, and they blew it. Every single one of them. So now, you need to focus on you. Let them go, and I promise you, the moment you do, the chains they've had on you will break. You'll breathe again. You'll feel lighter, stronger, because you'll finally understand. They needed you more than you ever needed them. And that, my friend, is their greatest loss. So, kid, this is your moment. You were patient, but now it's time to let them go. Let them fall. Let them suffer. You don't owe them anything. You've given enough. It's time to take care of yourself for a change. And once you do, once you stop waiting for people who'll never change, you'll find out just how powerful you really are. So, here we are, at the end of the line. You were patient, more patient than anyone else would have been. But now it's time to reclaim what's left of you. No more waiting. No more hoping for people to be what they'll never be. You've played their game long enough, and it's time for you to walk off the board. Let them fall. Let them crash without you. Because, kid, in the end, the only person who's got your back is you. So be the villain in their story, if you have to. Burn the bridges, light the match, and don't you dare look back. So go on, let them go, and don't look back. After all, you've waited long enough.